This video will go over the assembly process for the NordicTrack X22i incline treadmill. First, place all parts in a cleared area and remove the packing material. Be sure to wait until the assembly steps are complete to dispose of any packing material. Using the built-in handle on the upright, place the upright onto the base as shown. Referring to your hardware kit or your parts identification chart in your user's manual, identify the bolts with key number 3 and attach the upright to the base with 4 of these screws. Remove the wire ties holding the 2 lower wires from the base and connect them to the 2 wires from the upright as shown. These wires should slide together easily and snap into place with an audible click. Next, cut and remove the shipping tie from each side of the base. Align the holes in the carriage bracket with the holes in the frame by gripping both sides of the frame assembly and pushing forward or pulling back. With the holes aligned, use 2 screws, key number 6, on each side of the carriage bracket. Then firmly tighten the 4 screws shown here. With the screws properly tightened, remove and discard the yellow shipping screw from each side of the treadmill. Press the motor hood cover down onto the motor hood and make sure all 4 corners snap into place. Followed by the upright panel. This panel is attached to the upright with 2 key number 2 screws. Next, remove the 2 screws shown here and lift out the shipping tube and discard of the tube and screws. Being careful not to pinch the wires in these next steps, with the help of a second person. Set the console base assembly on the upright assembly and attach it with 2 key number 1 screws and 2 key number 3 screws, with the longer screws going in the 2 lower screw holes. With all the screws properly tightened, connect the 2 wires shown here. Then attach the left handrail assembly to the left side of the console base assembly with 2 key number 1 screws. Repeat these steps for the right handrail assembly. Do not fully tighten these screws yet. Attach the crossbar assembly to the left and right handrails with 4 key number 5 screws. Once the crossbar assembly is tightened, you may now tighten the handrail assembly screws. Next, attach the handrail cover with 4 key number 2 screws. Start all the screws first and then tighten them. Repeat this step for the other side. Attach the console cover to the bottom of the console as shown, also with 4 key number 2 screws. With the help of a second person, attach the console to the console plate. When mounting the console, take note to route the wires through the console plate as demonstrated in this video. Mount the console with 6 key number 4 screws. Connect the wires from the console assembly to the console. Once all the wires are properly connected, slide the lower console cover between the console assembly and upright assembly. Then press the lower and upper console cover onto the treadmill until it snaps into place. Finally, press the upright top cover onto the upright until it snaps into place. Make sure all parts are properly tightened and save all the included tools in case of any adjustments needed in the future. To register your product and activate your warranty, please visit my.NordicTrack.com. You can also activate or log in with your iFit account by following the on-screen instructions on your new incline treadmill.